Welcome back to the Washburn virtual auction, and we welcome in the newest face in the department, Kirby Ronning, our new first-year head men's and women's tennis coach. Kirby, welcome to Washburn. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me on, Bruce.
You bet. And I know it's been a whirlwind process for you. You barely landed in Topeka to get things going, and here we're diving into the school year. And so Kirby comes to us from Azusa Pacific, a very tradition-rich tennis program. You spent 4 years out there. You spent a little time down at Dallas Baptist. You're a graduate of Bethel University up in Minnesota and a native of Minnesota and living in the Twin Cities.
Yep.
So talk about dealing with COVID-19 as you did at Azusa, and now as you come in and try and meet your team for the first time. How's that all going?
Yeah, I mean, it's been something that I think all coaches and just everybody can agree it just changes by the week. I think when our season got derailed last year, we were kind of thinking it was going to be maybe a 1 to 2 month process and then get things going for the next year. But as more information came out and as things just started to change, we constantly had to be pivoting and being willing to shift what our plans were. So that's kind of how we're approaching this new year. Is we've got plans in place to have a successful fall and to get our kids ready for the spring, but we're also ready to drop those plans at a moment's notice and kind of shift into that next direction. So I think it's just been increasing our flexibility, and whatever happens, we're just going with it. So.
Well, tennis players are known for their footwork, so they'll have to be fancy on their feet this fall and into the spring. And you come into a team that has some good kids coming back because of the extension of the eligibility. The seniors on the tennis team elected to come back, so you got 2 men and 2 women. I know you've spoken with the team. You really haven't gotten around them a whole lot just yet, and you will as everybody gets back to campus. But your overall impression of this team?
Yeah, I've been really impressed so far. I think one of the positive outcomes with everything that's happened with COVID is that we've got 4 seniors coming back that bring a ton of experience, 2 All-American honors. One of the girls was one of the top-ranked doubles players in the country, and Paul has had a great career so far. So to have a solid roster in place takes a lot of pressure off of my shoulders, and I know that we've got a lot of leadership and big match experience. We've got kids that have been on an MIAA championship team, kids that have been in the quarterfinals of the national tournament. And so as a first-year head coach, I think that takes a lot of pressure off of my shoulders, knowing that a lot of these players have that experience, and so we'll be able to kind of come in and we've got a good firm foundation and just continue to build off of that into this next season.
Kirby Ronning is our new first-year Washburn men's and women's tennis coach, and I know you've worked with some of the alumni already and trying to dive into that and get connected as quickly as possible. And that is one thing as a first year. You will be, there's a lot of firsts for you, but having an active alumni base is helpful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a huge reason that Washburn was such an appealing opportunity for me. I think you see the tradition and then the passion that the alums have for this university, and it's hard to see that it's hard to not see that it's a special place. And so again, that just added to the appeal of the opportunity. And so looking forward to meeting a lot of people this first year and really getting to dive into the Topeka Tennis Association, which I've been told is very, very tradition rich, and we're looking forward to getting to know everybody out there.
Now, Alejandro Plaza helped last year, and he'll be back this year. That's a good resource for you. Obviously, a guy that's not far removed from the tennis court either. Mm-hmm. And David Price, who picked up in the spring for us and has said he'll be a resource as much as you need him to be. How much does that help comfort you as you head into this fall for the first time to have 2 guys that are that connected to Washburn tennis?
Yeah, again, I just think as a first-year head coach, it takes a lot of pressure off of your shoulders. Alejandro I really can't say enough good things about him from the first impression that I've had, looking at the success that he had as a player here at Washburn, and then just the on-court interactions that I've had with him as an opposing coach. I've been really impressed with him as a person so far. David has been instrumental in the success that the teams have had for the last several years, and so to be able to just pop down to his office and just chat with him for a little bit and kind of see how they've done things in the past, see what we might be able to tweak is going to be a huge resource for me as we're looking to build this year.
Well, tonight is our virtual auction. Normally we hold this in the spring. It is a key fundraiser for the athletic department. So anything you'd like to say to our virtual audience tonight looking in on the MIAA network and on Facebook?
Just really appreciative of the opportunity. I've been welcomed with open arms already in the week that I've been at Washburn, and so really excited to be here, to meet a lot of you in the next year, and just want to thank everybody for their support of Washburn Athletics and for making it such a special opportunity for our student athletes.
Well, just remember, mask up so that we can play this fall. Kirby, thanks for joining us, and we look forward to working with you through the years, and let's go out and enjoy some tennis.
All right, thanks, Bruce.